Generally when I go in to record a band, my aim is to get everything as present and forward and as big sounding as possible, but in the same respect it has to fit the track, do you know what I mean? So I think everything has to have a sound. I was a tape op when Focusrite first came along, and we were all dying to try it, and whenever we did, it sounded amazing and it always worked really well. So it's something that I'll always go for if it's there, because I trust it and I know it always sounds great and it always comes through. Focusrite preamps always sound nice on things that you want a lot of high fidelity, like a lot of full range on. Like overheads always sound nice through Focusrite gear, because you get that really high top end and it's always very sweet up there. The same with string recording, it's always very nice. They're always really nice on strings. So what I'll tend to do is I'll tend to get a track up and I'll get it out through the summing amp and through my analog stuff that I've got there, and then I'll mix back into the computer. So that's the reason that I generally only have one ISA 220 in here, because I like to put the vocal through it. I'm happy to use any gear as long as it does the job for me. But in the same respect, it's always nice to have something that you know is tried and tested and gives you good results. So, you know, most rooms will have stuff that you're familiar with anyway. You know what I mean? It's very rare that you get things that you've never seen before. Although saying that, when I did the Muse album, there was lots of things in the room that I'd never heard of, which was great, because you know what I mean, just plug them in and try them, and it all sounded really good, and it was a nice little adventure to find out what was new in there. Recently I did a mix for a band called Band of Skulls. It was a radio mix for a track of the album, and the track was sort of heavily hung around the vocal, and I had the ISA 220 in the room and I put the vocal straight through it, and it just worked really well, and I was really pleased with how that turned out, and it really did make the mix sort of come alive, and the vocal sound was fantastic, and I was really pleased with what the 220 did.